look at this. A middle school cross-country runner going viral after pausing for a moment of silence at the starting line of his race over the weekend to honor Charlie Kirk and the victims of 9/11. He then ran the entire race while carrying an American flag in a display of hope and unity. That cross-country runner at Central Middle School, Brannen Beutjer, and his father, Scott, join me now. Good morning to you both. You know, Brannen, this video is going viral for a reason. There's something just so beautiful and really emotional about what you did. So tell us why you decided to do this.
Okay. Well, I've been carrying this flag since I was in elementary school. And I think through everything that's happened over the span of last week with Charlie Kirk and all of the veterans, or not veterans, all of the people who died on 9/11, I just thought it was the best time to show it to the world.
That's so amazing. Yeah, you carry this flag in your backpack, I understand. And Scott, that's something that you didn't even know that your son did, that he was carrying this flag in his backpack to and from school for years now. So what was your reaction, Scott, when your son, your 13-year-old, told you he wants to pause for 30 seconds at the starting line, essentially give up any chance of winning this race to honor both Charlie Kirk and the victims of 9/11 in his young love for this country?
It wasn't really a shock to me and his mom. We're both unbelievably proud of who he is, but we know this kid. We've been his parents for 13 years, and not many things does he do shock us or surprise us, just because he's constantly doing the right thing. And when you know and you can trust that your young son is going to do the right thing every time, you don't really get shocked or surprised by much, because you just expect the right thing from him. Wow. He's been surrounded his whole life by amazing coaches and teachers and principals, from Huckabee to Miss Jones to Mr. Yates. He just has been surrounded by the right coaches, the right people. I mean, all the way from Coach Harvey to Coach Duffy. Yeah. He just has had the right people in his life, and that shows. And we really thought in the beginning that there might be, you know, some pushback, and he knew going into this that his time would be hurt as a solo runner. But when he went to the team and asked this team to essentially, for the boys team to potentially sacrifice their undefeated season, what really got me and what made it real for me was when that coach stood in front of all of them before 7 a.m. on Saturday morning and asked the team what they felt about this and whether or not they would vote on it. And every single one of those children, middle school children, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, the 8th graders in their senior season put their hand in the air without second guessing, giving up their undefeated season. Now, they didn't have to give up their undefeated season because they won the race. The boys team won, and Brannen, with his 30-second prayer, still was able to catch up and pass 80 other athletes. And so it was incredible. His work ethic is second to none.
Fantastic.
We've known that since he was born.
Hey, Brannen, why do you love this country so much?
I just think that our country has had such a buildup of great people within it. And I think with everything that the people for our country has done, I just think that's the best way I could give back to them.
And what did Charlie Kirk mean to you, Brannen?
I didn't know a lot about him. I came home the 10th from practice, and I just knew that something had changed.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what it was. And then I figured out that Charlie Kirk died.
And you wanted to honor him because of that. Well, we thank you so much for joining us and telling your story.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.